Jenna and I'm with the Yoga Narrative. And today our class is going to be mostly off of the ground, but it does always help if you have a blanket of some sort to pad your knees or to sit on at the end of your practice for meditation and all of that. So we'll actually start standing at the top of our mats, feet hip width apart. Feel nice and grounded through all four corners of your feet. Lift your toes. Slowly let your toes fall back down. Palms face the front. Close your eyes and begin to notice your breath. Inhaling for a count of 6 and exhaling for a count of 6. Noticing where your breathing is. If it's up in your chest, try to bring it down deep into your belly. On your next inhale, raise your arms up towards the sky, palms touch overhead, draw your tailbone down, bring a soft bend into your knees. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale over to your right. Inhale back up to center, exhale left. Inhale to center, exhale fold forward, hinging from your hips. Inhale into a halfway lift. Your hands can stay on your shins or your thighs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach all the way up towards the sky. Once again, palms touch. Draw your tailbone down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale over to your right. Inhale back up to center, exhale left. Inhale center, exhale fold forward. Inhale into a halfway lift. Exhale fold forward, this time planting your palms, step back into plank. And exhale, lower all the way down to your mat, untuck your toes. Inhale, peel your body up, and exhale, shift back. Inhale, just shift your body forward, reaching through your chest. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. Inhale, peel your body back up. Exhale, shift back. This time, tucking your toes under, lifting your knees and pushing back into down dog. Bending through one knee and pushing your heel down with the other, just warming up the backs of your legs. And find stillness whenever you're ready, pushing into both palms equally, pushing your chest through your shoulders towards your legs. On your next inhale, raise your right leg straight back behind you, and exhale, step your right foot up in between your hands. Drop down to your back knee. Inhale, reach your arms up above. Your right hand grabs your left wrist. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale over to your right and hold. Feel that stretch all along the left side of your body. Inhale back up to center. Exhale your hands down towards your mat. Tuck your back toes under, lift off of your back knee. Plant your palms, step back into plank, and push back into down dog. Inhale, raise your left leg straight back behind you. Exhale, step your left foot up in between your hands. Drop down to your back knee. Inhale, reach your hands up above. Your left hand grabs your right wrist. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale over to your left. Once again, finding that stretch along the right side of your body. Inhale back up to center. Exhale your hands down to your mat. Tuck your back toes under, lift off of your back knee. Plant your palms, step back into down dog. Holding down dog just a little bit longer this time. Notice your breath. On your next exhale, drop your knees down towards your mat into a table. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, lift your tail. Exhale, rounding through your spine, tucking your chin in towards your chest. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, rounding through your spine. Continue this movement following the flow of your own breath. Bringing your spine back to center. Walk your knees in a little bit closer, hands a little bit wider. Inhale, reach your left leg straight back behind you, right arm goes out front. Try to keep your left toes pointed towards the ground and try to reach your thumb up towards the sky. And try to keep your belly button hugging in towards your spine to keep a nice flat back. And exhale, hug your knee and elbow close together. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, bring everything in. One more time, reach out. Exhale, bring everything in. Inhale, reach out and hold for just a few more breaths. And exhale, everything back down to the earth. Inhale, reach your right leg straight back behind you, left arm goes out front. Check in with your back toes once again. Your left thumb points straight up towards the sky, hug your belly button in. And exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, reach. Knee to elbow. Inhale, reach one more time. Knee to elbow. Inhale, reach everything out and hold for just a couple breaths. And exhale everything back down to the earth. And exhale back in the child's pose. You can keep your knees all the way together or widen them apart for extended child's pose. If it's not comfortable with your arms outstretched like this, you can always stack them on top of one another and rest your forehead down. After you reconnected with your breath, come back up to all fours and then tuck your toes under and push back into down dog. Inhale, bending through both knees, look up towards your hands. Exhale, step your feet up to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach all the way up towards the sky. Palms together, draw your tailbone down. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale over to your right. Inhale back up to center, exhale left. Inhale to center, and exhale, let your hands fall down by your sides. Now take a giant step back with your right foot, turning all 10 toes to the right side of your mat. Hands to your hips. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine, and exhale, hinging from your hips into a forward fold. You can keep your hands on your hips or down to the earth. Or if you'd like to pull a little bit deeper, wrap them around your calves or your ankles to pull down. Or it's also nice if you have a chair or a couch available to rest down on that. Whatever feels comfortable to you today. Notice where you're placing your weight in your feet and try to shift so that there's equal weight in your ball and the heel of your foot. So a lot of us sit back into our heels, try to shift your body forward. Just a few more moments here. On your next inhale, lengthen through your spine. And if your hands are anywhere but the earth, bring them down to the earth. Then walk your hands over to your left foot, turning your left toes out towards what would be the front of your mat. Your right toes stay as they are. And inhale, windmill your arms up into warrior two. Here you're going to draw your tailbone down just a little bit to lengthen through your low back. And keep your arms nice and straight, so no funny elbows, but straight with a purpose. Drop your shoulders away from your ears to create space along your chest and your upper back. Your gaze looks over your front fingertips. Unclench your jaw and notice your breath. Straighten out through your front leg and exhale, come down in a triangle, bringing your left hand to your shin. Right arm goes out towards the sky. And careful not to put too much pressure on your shin. We're just resting it on there. Your gaze can either look down at your left foot out towards the side or up towards the sky. Just a few more moments here. Inhale, come back up into standing. Turn your left toes back to the place that they were, facing the right side of your mat. This time we're going to interlace our fingers behind our tailbone. Inhale, lengthen through your chest, puffing your chest up towards the sky. And exhale, hinging forward, letting your fingers fall away from your tailbone. If this is uncomfortable on your shoulders, go ahead and rest your hands on the earth, your legs, your ankles. You want to make sure nothing is ever pinching or there's any pain. If your hands are away from the earth, go ahead and bring them back down. Then walk your hands over to your right foot, turning your right toes to face the back of your mat. Left toes stay as they are, and inhale, come up into warrior two. Once again, remember to draw your tailbone down, drop your shoulders away from your ears. And notice your breath. Try to bring that deep inhale and deep exhale, even here into a pose. Just a few more moments. Straighten out through your front leg and exhale your right hand down, left arm up. Be careful not to lock through this front knee, but if you tend to lock, bring a slight bend to it. Inhale, come back up to standing. Right toes turn in. And one last time, hands to your hips. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold forward. This time you're going to bring your hands to the earth. Right fingertips in the middle of your mat. I like to put them directly underneath where my head is. And inhale, reach your left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, left arm down, replace your right. Inhale, right hand up high. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left hand up towards the sky. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right hand up towards the sky. And we're going to hold here for just a few moments. Exhale, your right hand back down. Replace your left. Inhale, left hand high and hold. Exhale, left hand back down to the earth. Hands back to your hips. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine, coming all the way up to standing. Toe heel your feet in just a little bit. And then turn towards the front of your mat, stepping up to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up towards the sky, palms touch overhead. Draw your tailbone down, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, over to your right. Inhale, back up to center, exhale, left. Inhale to center, exhale, fold forward. Inhale into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, planting your palms, stepping back into down dog. Holding for just a few moments. Exhale your knees down towards your mat. Swing your legs to one side and come take a seat. And then we're going to come all the way down to our backs. The bottoms of your feet are on the earth, knees pointed up towards the sky. Cross your right ankle over your left knee in a figure four. And then take your right hand in between the hole that you just created behind your left thigh, and then take your left hand, wrapping it around your left thigh, interlacing your fingers behind your left thigh. And exhale, gently pull in towards your chest. So you should feel the stretch on the outside of your right leg right here. Continue to breathe. Release your left leg back down to the earth. Cross your right leg all the way over your left. And exhale your knees over to the left side of your mat. Bring your arms out to a T from your shoulders. Your gaze can either stay looking up at the sky or over your right shoulder. Inhale your knees back up to center, uncross your legs. You may have uncentered yourself a little bit, so get recentered back on your mat. And then cross your left ankle over your right knee. Interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. And exhale, gently pull in towards your chest. Release your right leg back down to the earth. Cross your left leg all the way over your right leg this time. And exhale your knees over to the right. Arms out to a T. And find a spot for your gaze to rest that's comfortable on your neck today. Bring your knees back up to center. Uncross your legs. Once again, recenter yourself if you moved a little bit. And hug both knees in towards your chest. Giving yourself a little squeeze. And release your legs, stretching them out on your mat. Letting your arms release down by your sides. And this is our final pose for today, our Shavasana. And pause the video now and rest here for a few more moments. Or if you are ready to start your next project, to continue on with your day. Bring your hands together at heart center. May all beings on earth live with love, peace, and kindness. Om Shanti. Namaste.